Today, Gina Young is going to show you all how easy it is to make what's going to be your favorite dessert. Today, I'm going to show you how to make a better than anything cake. When I say it's better than anything, it's so delicious. You all are going to love it. Here's what you're going to need. You're going to need some German chocolate cake batter. Now listen to me. If you want to make your own, sure you can, right? But this has never let me down. Get you some. All right. And of course, you're going to need those ingredients that the back of your box calls for. And mine's calls for a half a cup of oil, which I have here. 1 cup of water, I have it here, and 3 large eggs. Okay. So now you're going to need a really interesting ingredient. Sweetened condensed milk. We'll use that whole can. And you're going to need some caramel. Typically, you could find this caramel in the section where you could find like all the ice cream toppings. That's where I usually find it at. And you're going to need some toffee bits. Okay. So I have some Heath English toffee bits, and I believe these ones are covered in chocolate, but then on the inside the toffee is in there. Years ago I used to be able to find just the toffee bits that weren't covered in coffee or chocolate, so it's really up to you which kind you want to use. Just get you some toffee, right? You're going to need some whipped cream, and I have 2 of these because for this recipe I like to use 1.5. These are 8 ounces. Make sure your hands are clean. Let's make one of the best cakes you have ever had, Gina Young. Hope you're having a great day today. And if you're not, hopefully I can brighten up your day with this here recipe. How many of y'all love a good dessert? A good dessert is a must. Any day of the week, especially the weekends, right? When you're watching your favorite movie. Y'all, I could just about make a dessert for every dinner. Like every day. Oh, I want dessert. I want to be able to feed my family dessert after they eat whatever I've made for dinner. And so this is what we're having today, and I'm super excited. This recipe should last my household for about 2 days, I'm pretty sure. But I hope your day is amazing, and hopefully I can brighten up your day with this here. If you've never tried it, let me know. If you plan on trying it, let me know. If you've tasted this, I want to know your experience. Go ahead and make up this cake batter. We're using German chocolate cake mix, okay? And just make it how they say on the back of the box. All right? You don't have to put pudding in this. Don't put pudding in this recipe because we're doing something else special to this, okay? So now I'm going to put in the amount that they require me to put in, which is 3 large eggs. Going right in, no shells, hopefully. We're going to put that 1 cup of cold water in. And then I'll need to measure out that half a cup of oil. I'm using a vegetable oil. Did you know when you're making a cake, if you wanted to, if you don't want to use oil, you can replace it with applesauce? It can be unsweetened or sweetened applesauce. Absolutely you can. All right, lovely. Let's mix. Mix it without the oil, right? Let's put that half a cup in. I like to do like this, making sure that I have the correct measurement. All right, this way it can be nice and moist. Beautiful. Cake batter is done. Let's go ahead. I have a 9 by 13 pan. I have oiled it very well. I'm going to put some flour in here. You could use cocoa powder if you wanted to. And I'm just going to shake it all over this pan to lightly dust my pan, because one of the last things that you want to happen is for your cake to stick to this pan. Let's go ahead and get our cake batter into our lightly greased and flour pan. I typically will make my cakes for about 28 to 32 minutes, but just know the oven temperatures may vary. I am going to be cooking this on 350 degrees, just like so. And when I come back, we're going to talk about something. We're going to talk about something super special that we're going to do to this cake to make it taste absolutely amazing. The cake is in the oven. Let's talk all about it. What are we going to do to make the cake taste spectacular? I have caramel. Get the kind of caramel that you can find at your local market in like the ice cream aisle, you know, where all the ice cream stuff is. We're going to use this whole thing of caramel. You need the whole thing, okay? And then you're going to have a sweetened condensed milk. Use that whole thing. And guess what we do? We combine the 2 together. I know this is mouth-watering. We combine the 2 together. We're going to give it a nice mix with our whisk here. And when that cake comes out of the oven, listen to me. When the cake comes out of the oven, we're poking holes all in that cake, and this gets poured down into those holes. And then quickly we take our cake and put it into the refrigerator so that caramel and sweetened condensed milk can kind of stop right in the middle of that cake. Yeah. Listen to me. So let's get prepared. Go ahead and mix it right now. As you mix it, I'm hoping y'all can see. Can they see inside the bowl? As you mix it, it'll turn a much lighter color. But these two right here, they go together like peas and carrots. And go ahead. You know you want to taste it. So go ahead and taste it because it is absolutely amazing. So when our cake comes out, we're poking the holes in it and this gets poured in it. But guess what? We're not pouring all of this inside of our cake. We got to leave a little bit. Guess what? Because our icing, some of this is going to go into our icing and it makes your icing taste spectacular. You'll see. Cake is out. The whole house smells absolutely amazing and I can't wait. You do not have to wait for this cake to cool down to poke the holes in and put this lovely sauce in. The sauce where we combined it, the caramel and the sweetened condensed milk. I like to use something like this or maybe the back of a wooden spoon so you can have big holes. If you're using just a fork, that stuff don't get down in there, right? We want for this to get down in there, okay? So use something like this and when I go in, I do like this to make the holes a bit bigger. And don't think you messed the cake up because you didn't. Put more holes all through it. You're going to have a holy cake. You hear me? So one time I went to a family outing, my husband's side of the family, and I took this to, I think it was like his uncle's birthday party. And nobody on his side of the family had actually tasted this recipe. I made it and the cake was gone like that. And people were like, oh my goodness, this is so delicious. And they ran and raved and I loved it. And talked about how delicious this recipe is. This is one cake recipe you definitely have to save. You must save it and make it. Make it for a rainy day. Make it for somebody's birthday. Make it just because it's that delicious. This is definitely holiday worthy. You hear me? Sure. Time to have fun. We're taking our caramel and make sure you're getting every piece of this cake. You don't want any pieces of this cake to be uncovered with this lovely caramel and sweetened condensed milk. It'll set at the top of the cake for a minute, but trust me, it goes down into those grooves. But before it goes down into those grooves, let's go ahead and get this into the refrigerator so it can set, so this stuff can set right in the middle. It's so exciting. To make this icing that tastes so good, y'all. So I got an 8 ounce of Cool Whip, okay? And then I use another half of these, okay? So here's that one. Let's use a half of this. This is going to be our icing, okay? So now remember I told you all, in case you forgot, save a little bit of this mixture. Put it in. I know. Put it in the whipped cream. And then I'm going to find my soft spatula. I'm going to gently fold this so that I don't make this puffiness of the whipped cream. I don't want it to go flat because if you're just stirring it, you'll make it go flat. We're going to fold it nice and easily. And this right here, oh, it tastes good. Let's go ahead. Get the soft spatula. All right, gently fold in that sweetened condensed milk and that caramel. Oh, y'all, you can leave it where it kind of looks like that, or you can just mix it all. Okay, set this in the refrigerator while you wait on your cake to cool down. Guess what I did for my cake to cool down? You can, I put it in the refrigerator, okay? But if you're like rushing it, it's okay to put it in the freezer. Sure it is. This is what your cake's gonna look like out of the refrigerator. Oh my goodness, right? Let's do it. Time to put the icing on. Y'all, load the icing on. Are you freaking kidding me? Look at that. Yes. Make sure your cake is definitely cooled down. Because if it's not cooled down, you will destroy the icing. Look at this. And guess what we do next? Next, we're going to take those lovely toffee pieces. You can find toffee with chocolate on it like mine's, but you could also find toffee pieces that doesn't have chocolate. Oh, this is the cake. I know, we're going to try it. Don't worry. I call cake. This is what you call a piece of cake. We're going to eat it. Let's plate it. We're going to eat it. Oh, yes. Are you kidding me? Y'all, listen to me. Look at this. I'll make close. I'm going to make some mouth water tonight. Are you hearing me? Absolutely. Mine's is already watering. Take a bite. I'm going in. Oh, this is the most moist. It's not too sweet. This is good.